morning, y'all. I'm not in my usual place. I'm kind of doing like a little eating show in my car, and today I got breakfast at Starbucks, the blueberry oatmeal, and I decided I need to go back eating semi healthier. I woke up with a huge zip, and I face mapped my face where I'm getting zits in that area, and they said it's digestion and too much fat in my diet. So obviously I've been eating a lot of fried chicken and junk the past couple of weeks. So I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. I'm tired, and I also had a cold sore. I've been having cold sores since I was 8 years old. They suck. That's semi-healing. And I know the reason why I'm getting cold sore is because I'm stressed. And the reason why you get cold sore is because your immune system, when you're stressed, your immune system is weaker, and that's when the virus tends to pop up because it lives in their nervous system. It's not an STD, it's just a virus. It could be part of the Epstein-Barr virus, which a lot of people have. If you've had mono, or if you've had chicken pox or the shingles, you have that virus living in your liver. And I did have chicken pox when I was younger. They didn't have the vaccine at my age. They didn't have I don't think they started the vaccine, chicken pox, the varicella vaccine, until like the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I don't know the exact date, but I know that we didn't have vaccines for that, because myself and my two brothers had them. But anyways, so yeah, I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. I haven't been working out in I haven't worked out since actually last week, and I feel gross. We went to this farm that we go to every year, and they serve like junk. Like, there's no healthy stuff. Like, I think the healthiest thing they had was like a turkey leg and corn. I'm like, yeah, that's not really healthy. Everything else was like funnel cake and a whole bunch of junk, and it was fun. We go every year. We've gone every year since my daughter was 5. And we took my baby brother, and my mom and my daughter went. So I ate really bad there. Oh my god. And then yesterday I'm still dealing with my car issue, you guys. I cannot believe I'm still dealing with my car. Like, oh my gosh, so annoying. So I'm supposed to be picking up my car today, and they're supposed to be re-diagnosing my car. So I'm not gonna have a car for a week, so I'll probably having to take the bus. Even then, there's no buses out by me. I'm gonna have to like lift to a bus stop, because I work close by the medical center. And yeah, it sucks. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just driving to work, and it's a beautiful morning here where I live. Normally it's like humid, but it's a beautiful day, and I just kind of wanted to eat blueberries and oatmeal with you guys. You can't really see it. It's actually good. If you guys like oatmeal, get the oatmeal from Starbucks, because it's healthy. It has pumpkin seeds, it has blueberries. Blueberries have antioxidants. The oatmeal has fiber. Pumpkin seeds are really good for your brain. So are blueberries. And the agave. And then I have English breakfast tea. I've been just drinking a lot of coffee, so I'm trying to drink more tea based, even though black tea still has caffeine. And I have, of course, my water. I actually left a couple of frozen meals in our lunchroom, and hopefully nobody grabbed them, because that's one thing working with other people. Like I just don't understand how people could just eat other people's food. That's just disgusting to me. Like, there's a lot of people that bring leftovers and other people will eat it. I just don't understand how other people can eat other people's food. It's just weird to me. But we have a lot of like reps that bring lunch or breakfast or whatever, or dinner, whoever's working the shift. They'll bring food and they'll like leave it there, and then instead of like taking it home, which normally, like, if you want to take a little bit home to your family, that's fine, but they'll leave it in the fridge for like 2 or 3 days and just keep eating it, and then it like fills up the whole damn refrigerator, and then you're like, what the heck, like there's no room to like even bring your food. So I was like, I'm just gonna bring frozen meals. Plus that's like, I'm trying to save, because like eating out every day, it's costs money. So everybody that does like these eating shows on YouTube, or you know, that have a whole bunch of food at once and they just don't eat it all, I'm like, oh my god, that's like $40, that's $30, that's $50, that's $100, that's $200 worth of food. But I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, are they just gonna throw it away? Because, or are they gonna eat it? I mean, I don't know. That's why I try not to overeat, because I overeat because, first of all, it's not healthy for you, and second, it's just costly unless you're just making bank, like, you know. And I do pretty well, you know, but I'm not gonna waste money like that. It's just, to me, it's just like, I watch a couple of mukbangers on YouTube, and like, I just don't understand how these people just let themselves go. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's all fun and games for YouTube, and you might be making money, but it's for your health, and in the long run, your health is more important than, you know, $1 million, $2 million, $3, $4, $5 million. You know, it's not even worth that. Like, no amount of money is going to bring back your health. I mean, we've had patients that were multi-millionaires, you know, that died because they ate like crap. They would drink the highest champagne and wine every night. I mean, nothing wrong with wine, but, you know, eating like crap. Like, they never were taught how to eat correctly, you know, and they were stressed out. Like, a lot of, I talk to my patients, you know, they're just not a number to me. But a lot of like our wealthier patients, I would talk to them, and you can tell they've had a stressful life. You can tell that they were stressed. Either they were having problems at home with their family, you know, trying to take their money, you know, or they were stressed from just getting to where they were at. Like, they never had a chance to live. Like, they traveled, but they never like enjoyed it because they were always thinking about work or this and that. And then we had patients that had, you know, diagnosed with liver cancer, stomach cancer. I'm just like, oh my god, like, you know, fatty liver, all these things. Well, yeah, a fatty liver you can help by diet, obviously, but not all the time, you know. So it's just kind of scary, like how I watch people eat, and there's nothing wrong. Like, trust me, I love food. I love food. You know, who doesn't love food? You see, I have like, it looks like I have when at this angle, it looks like I have like a turkey neck, which I probably do, and I want to get some lipo here, but I'm scared to do any of that crap. I'm scared to do anything. I'm like, almost, I'm 37, and I'm like, I haven't done anything to my face. I haven't even gotten a facial. Like, my mom's like, you need to take care of yourself. Like, you need to go get a facial, and da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm the type where I'm kind of frugal, where I'll try to like do it myself, and like buy my own products, which I feel like you can do. Like, your skin is really what your diet is, you know, all in reality. And it's also hereditary. Like, my mom aged, you know, really well. Like, everyone thinks we're sisters. My grandma, you know, she looks really young for her age, even though she was recently diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which is very stressful in our family right now, because she's like really the first family member that's ever had cancer. And, you know, and it kind of scares me, to be honest with you, because I don't drink and I don't smoke, you know. And my grandma, like, she likes to party, and like, she likes to live her life, you know. And there's nothing wrong with drinking, but my diet, ever since she was diagnosed, I really kind of just changed my train of thought of, you know, like I said, diet. Your diet is so important, you know. And it's scary, because there was a YouTuber on YouTube. She was fairly young, and she died of pancreatic cancer. And the thing that's scary about pancreatic cancer is you don't know you have it until you're really at your like final stages. And doctors tend to always think it's stress when you have stomach pain, you know. And she was dealing with stomach pain for a while, and the doctors never were you know, thinking to like take blood. I don't know what, to be honest with you. I wasn't with her. She would, like, my uncles have a house in Costa Rica, so she'd live in Costa Rica a lot. So I didn't see her a lot. She travels a lot, you know. She's been to every continent. My grandma, she's traveled to every continent except for Antarctica. And you know, I barely saw her, but I remember my mom would say like, oh, she had her stomach ache, and I'm like, my mom's like, she needs to stay away from alcohol, she needs to stay away from that fatty food and this and that. And lo and behold, in my mind, like, I didn't want to think it was cancer, and I was thinking, oh, maybe she has pancreatitis, you know. And it kind of scares me because I'm a hypochondriac, and I guess like from being in this field, like, you know, and kind of also Googling, you know, like, it scares me because sometimes I get pain in my left rib area, but then I'm like, oh, it's probably, maybe I picked up my brother wrong, or maybe I overdid this, or, you know. But you have to, like, you know, I'm like that because no one ever diagnosed her, and in her mind she probably just thought it was stress, and reality it wasn't, you know. Yeah, but there was another YouTuber, I'm not going to mention her name, but she did pass away, unfortunately, and she was complaining about stomach pain, and that's kind of scary, you know. It's a scary thought to know that she was pretty young, you know, and it can happen, you know. That's why you have to take care of yourself, you know. I watched a lot of people and how they eat, and I watch 600 Pound Life a lot, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm like obsessed with that show. I guess my aunt, they're neighbors, like, Dr. Nazardin is only like 3 houses away from my aunt, and he's a really nice guy, you know. He's very honest, you know, and I just don't see how people can kind of let themselves get to that extent. And I know mental health is so important to talk about, because a lot of those people that are overweight, or a lot of people that are on drugs, or alcoholics, or sex addicts, there is definitely a reasoning behind it, and especially from your childhood. You know, we've all had some crap. I'm not saying like we've all had like what they've experienced or whatever, but we've all had some type of like oh my god experience, I guess, as a kid, that we can always remember, you know, like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, or whatever, you know. But also, to me, like, you have to make life what you want it. Like, if you have, to me, I'm the type of person where positive affirmation, you have to say that daily, because, you know, I'm not saying that I have, you know, the easiest life growing up, but, you know, I had my daughter young, and we kind of struggled, my husband and I, because I was young. I had my daughter, you know, at 18, you know, and in college, and I didn't ask for my parents' help. I mean, we could have, but we chose not to, so we made it a little bit harder while I was in school, and while my husband was just starting his work, you know, and it was a struggle, you know. But I'm not gonna let that, like, get me down. I mean, to me, like, you know, and also, like, we've dealt with a lot of stuff with my husband, and, you know, there was, you know, deaths of his brother, and, you know, family members, and my in-laws, and it's just very stressful and very hard, you know. But you have to, like, move on, and I know it's easier said than done, but and you have to, like, to me, I believe, like, every day you just say, you just have to be thankful, regardless of your situation in life. You have to be thankful, because I see it as somebody has it worse than you. No matter how bad you are thinking that you're going through, you know, with things, someone has it worse than you, you know. So you have to be thankful, and you have to be thankful that you have your eyes to see, you can hear, you can taste, you can smell. You have to be thankful for those things. I mean, it's stressful, yeah, financially, and it can be stressful with work and your relationship, and your kids can stress you out, but you have to be thankful. You have to every day, no matter if your kids aren't healthy or if your job is not paying you well, you have to just say every day, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you have to appreciate things, you know. And I feel like the universe will come back a full circle if you appreciate things, if you appreciate the trees, if you appreciate the grass, the air, the people. Like, even if you smile at somebody, I think those are appreciations, you know. That's why you know, no matter what you believe in, you know, we're all like a unity, we're all a unit, we're all here for a reason. We're not here just because whatever, you know. No matter, I mean, we're all the same people, no matter what we come from different backgrounds, what color our skin is, whatever, we're all the same unit, you know. We're all humans, you know. We just come from different countries with different weather based, I'll just put it in perspective, you know. It's just we our ancestors lived in different weather unit, that's why we look different, like, okay. So but we're all one, you know. There's no need to be all this negativity in the air. I can't live like that. Like, negativity is, and that's another thing, is like, you have to stay away from negative people, because people that are negative, they suck your energy, and then you end up becoming like that. And you try to help people, but if they're not willing to help themselves, it's not, like, honestly, don't deal with them. It's not worth your energy. You know, I came from a very stressful job, and the money was really good, so I quit that job, okay. So I was looking for another unit, or say job, and I thought that other job that I had got prior was going to be better, but it was just as stressful. Like, I honestly thought that getting away from stress was going to like, you know, stressful job was going to help, but in reality there's stress in every situation, regardless of, like, you know. You just have to learn. I'm not saying like your job, like, be with people that are like like, stay at your job, or stay with a relationship, or stay around your family that are like abusive. There's a difference between being abusive and being stressed. Stress you just can't handle. But, you know, I've learned that stress is just a daily thing, and you either are gonna you either have to suck it up or you move on. But I did try to, like, in my head I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to another, let's say it'll be less stressful, I'm not, and then the people are gonna be nicer, blah blah blah. I was wrong. So I ended up leaving, and then didn't work for a while, and then the people, like, the unit, also, I don't know how to also explain it without, like, kind of giving my job title away. Obviously y'all know I'm a nurse, but they basically called me back and was like, hey, that one person is not here anymore, but can you come back? So I was like, hey, yeah, I mean, don't tell me there's no stress, because there is stress, and I still have to deal with this one certain person, but I've learned to just manage, you know. I have better hours, but sometimes you have to, like, you know, you have to kind of like take life and take people with a grain of salt, you know. But honestly, stress is everywhere. You just have to learn how to deal with it. That's why people go on vacation. That's why people take days off. That's why people exercise. That's why people, you know, do what I'm doing. This helps me, like, talking to you guys. You know, this is like my therapy, in which we all have some type of anxiety, and we all have some type of way of releasing those anxieties. And, you know, my husband thinks it's kind of weird that I watch, you know, people eating food, but hey, if it helps, you know, with one person, why not, you know? But that's just us. I think it's weird what he does, you know, but the things that he does, but that's just the reality, you know. So guys, I just wanted to, I'm almost like halfway to work, but I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know my train of thought. I think it was just on my mind today, and I kind of wanted to, and I was watching some shows last night before I went to bed, and I was just like, because I got home late, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe that person like just let themselves go, like, or they don't eat a vegetable, or they don't eat, you know, or they're just, people think they're crazy and they want views, and it's like, why is money so much more important than your health? Like, it just blows my mind. You know, no amount of money is going to be as important as your health. I'm sorry, point blank. That's one thing that I hope everyone realizes, because yeah, money helps, but you're just gonna be like a little puppet, because if you think money is everything, because you can always make money. You can lose everything today but make it back tomorrow. You never know. Always stay positive, guys. You never know what's gonna happen. You know, stay faithful, stay, if you, whatever, like I said, stay prayerful, stay faithful, stay, you know, write all your, what you want, your goals in life, you know, put it on a vision board, whatever you want. You know, you have to stay positive in every situation. But that's just my train of thought and right now, and I just wanted to come on here and say hi to you guys, and I'm just blabbing on, but you know, but anyways, you guys, I hope you guys have a magical and blessed day. I ate all my oatmeal. It was delicious, from Starbucks. If y'all want something healthy, if y'all are kind of like, oh, I'm tired of eating eggs and pancakes and all the heavy food, which it can get heavy. Like, I was like, I don't want eggs because I'm so tired of breakfast food, and I don't eat pork. But it's like, what other than Chick-fil-A, like, what else is good for breakfast, you know? Like, I don't know. So I was like, hey, let me give me a Starbucks. I feel like, and then I saw that they had oatmeal, and I was like, oh my god, these are all the things that you need every morning. Brain food, fiber, you know. So anyways, please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And I'm doing that 100, once I get to 100 subscribers, you guys, I'm definitely doing a giveaway. So please like, subscribe, comment, and once I get to 100, hopefully before, you know, this Christmas season, that way I can, you know, do my giveaway before. But please do that, and I will come back to you later. You guys, hope y'all have a blessed and magical day. Bye.